Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 tools that I think everyone would need if they want to start a detailing business or if they're interested in getting into detailing. And you've probably seen these everywhere, it's pretty common stuff what I'm going to show you, but I think that these would be the most essential to getting started based on my experience. So let's start digging into this. So the number 1 tool, obviously microfiber cloths. I have here some basic ones, or these are a little more expensive ones. I've got these Eagle 500s. I love these things. Great for door jams or when you're using waterless wash. They're very high fiber count, high density. So, you're reducing your risk of scratching anything when you're using them. And they're honestly super nice. I love them. So that's why I think microfibers are super important. The second thing, having different brushes and scrubbers for all the different surfaces on the car. These are just a couple I have, but I just wanted to demonstrate how varied it can get. So I've got here, a wheel brush, and this is honestly one of my favorite wheel brushes. Super slim, so you can really get in those crevices really easily. I've got a smaller, little bit stiff brush here, and this is great for interior detailing, like getting some of the dash stuff or getting the wheel, and it's just really nice for getting into those smaller crevices. Got a rug brush here. Could also use a drill brush, and you want to get the right drill brush for the job. You don't want something that's going to tear up the carpet with really hard bristles, but you're going to want something a little harder to bristle if you're cleaning plastic mats or whatever. Finding the right brush for the job, I think that's very important. Having that variety of brushes is really important, and they're usually pretty cheap. I love these brushes. These are from Chemical Guys. It's the only product I really like from them, because it's simple. Next thing, spray bottles. I got a ton of these. Having a spray bottle for each chemical is super nice, because when I'm running low, I can just refill it, and it's super easy. Instead of having to, run between a couple different spray bottles for 7 different chemicals, it's just easier to just have one bottle for a chemical, and then you reduce your cross-contamination too. Got a couple different types. I've got this IK one, which is a little bit higher capacity. I got the Chemical Guys one. These ones are great too. This is another product I actually like from them. These little 16-ounce spray bottles, they're simple, they're cheap, they do the job. The IK ones are a little more expensive. And I've got a couple of the foamers, and then also their pump sprayers, which are fantastic. I love the pump sprayers. Those things, you pump them up, they'll spray for a really long time. So if you're using carpet cleaner, they're great, or if you're using an iron decon or waterless wash or a spray sealant, amazing. This next one here, I don't know if a lot of people agree with me, but measuring cups. I think these are super important for, getting the right balance of chemical dilution ratios and making sure you're not wasting money, but also more importantly that you're not overusing the product and risking ruining a surface that is perfectly good. So for example, if I'm mixing an APC 1:7, mix it 1:1 by accident or something, then it's going to be a lot stronger, and whatever surface I'm using it on could get damaged as a result. So it's really important that you get the right ratios, and you don't have to be super accurate with it. I'm never really super anal about it. If I've got maybe a couple ounces of product in here, I'm not worried about subtracting 2 ounces and then finding the right ratio. It just kind of okay, that looks like I could put about 1 out of 3 ounces in there and I'll be fine, and then I'll just do the rest with water. It's not an exact science, but it is important to know, if you're a little more conscious of saving money, or you get just the right amount of clean without overdoing it. The last one, and this one is my favorite. This one couldn't fit in the bucket, but having a vacuum, number 1 tool by far. This will destroy any interior, easy peasy. I mean, not this specific vacuum. I mean, it's a good vacuum, but having a good portable vacuum is super important. I mean, all those are really good products, but if you're talking about bare minimum, what you need, you don't need a pressure washer. You can literally just hose something down after hand washing it. It's not you needed a pressure washer. I mean, a pressure washer makes things super nice, but if I had to choose 5 tools, I would choose these. And obviously this isn't including chemicals. You need something to put in the spray bottles. I don't think it's super important about what chemicals exactly you're using. It's more about the processes you have behind using the chemicals and the results you get. If you're using a chemical with another one, it has really good results, whereas if you use chemical A with chemical C instead of chemical B and you get poor results, then I don't know if you can say what chemical is at fault. But wow, that made no sense. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think they're all really great products that will help you start your detailing business if you're interested. So other than that, have a good day.